Yeah, must be.
Oh, friggin' time. Doink. Holy fucking guacamole. Oh, you
Must
would
be
think by
radioactive.
now. I
Wow,
might.
you're still not live on YouTube. Oh, there it goes.
Oh,
Dun,
it's
dun, dun, dun.
terrible. Terrible.
Terrible.
I must have hit that live button fucking 3 times.
Oh, you're one of those guys.
I'm like,
Play, and then you end up with 4 windows open all at the same time.
no. I have two windows. I have 2 windows open: Facebook and StreamYard. That's it. That's all I got. And right now, I'm not gonna have. I'm not gonna have Facebook open much longer.
Hey,
Before
Stone.
I effing forget.
Yeah.
Hey, Uncle Kyle. What's up, buddy? God.
Fuck you, little fucker. Good evening, everybody. Wherever you are, I hope that you're nice and cool, because everywhere else around here sucks. It sucks. I'm telling you right now, it sucks. But anywho, listen. I haven't done a fucking chat in like forever.
Right.
I know. We were all wondering.
Uh, well, I went to camp for 4th of July and all that. So,
Cool.
and then I think I did one the weekend after. I did one on the weekend after 4th of July, and I haven't done one since. So it's kind of cool to.
Dadgum life getting in the way and all that.
Yeah, hey, trying to have fun, and hope I didn't bum out all the late night chat people with you guys had late night ones.
Meet me outside. How you doing?
Craig, what's going on, bro? Good to see you. Good to see you.
I love his channel.
Yeah, he's got a great channel.
Yeah, he does.
Great channel.
Wow.
That canoe he has?
Yeah.
The green one? You ready?
Mm-mm.
21 pounds.
Wow.
That canoe weighs, Craig, how long is that? Like 7 foot? 10 foot? Rather? 7 foot. Jesus Christ, you laid it and you're all done. I bet you. Go ahead.
This is bullshit. I'm all subbed up. I got bell rung, and I never get notifications from this channel.
Really?
Subscribe to 2,000 people.
WTF? YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah. Love it though.
15 foot. Thank
All right.
you. So 21 pounds.
Yep.
That's like 2 gallons of milk, kid. No, you know what I mean? It's
right. That's light.
For a goddamn canoe.
I had one for a while. Damn it! I just seen one for sale, and I forgot the name of it. It was made around Michigan somewhere. I could literally. It was like a 12-foot canoe, and I could literally pick up the center bar on it and put it on my shoulder with one hand.
Really?
Oh, it was awesome.
I've never owned a light canoe in my entire life.
Yeah, you couldn't bump a rock with it though, or you'd get a hole in it. The aluminum was so thin.
I got a canoe. I
love that thing.
17-foot old. This thing is fucking. I think I was 15 when I went with my father to buy it off some guy in Wakefield, Mass, and it's fiberglass, but it's, oh my god, is it old? And it's heavy as hell.
Fiberglass will start giving you splinters and shit every time.
You ain't portage in that fucking thing anywhere. And then I have I think she's 15 or 16 foot Coleman. You know the orange, the Coleman one. The Coleman put out those orange canoes back in the day. It's got the one bar, and but
hey, G-Trapper.
How the hell are you, bro? Stump, it's good to see you, kid. I probably should have done a rundown, huh?
That bugs me.
Yeah.
I suck. Well, you know what? It's Dish's fault. She started yelling out names and shit.
Right.
So Shalisa was first. Hi, Shalisa. How are you?
Hi.
Good to see you.
You are? Like really high or just a little bit high?
Who?
Shalisa, she just said she was high. You
Not
said,
yet.
Shalisa, how are you? And she goes, hi.
Good for
Sorry,
you.
I'm slacking tonight.
And Shalisa, mine is Steve. No Steve tonight with Shalisa. It's Rita.
Where'd she go?
I don't know. Rita's a
You
cat, by
should
the way.
screw this.
We got Stevie's woodworking and homestead with us, folks. He's in the middle up top. Mr. Stump Green, Ohio, do you know Mike still did chats? Ha 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 ha. Why is Ohio here? Ohio, I don't see you at all. I'm
right here.
No, he
Yeah, but
just
where No, in the chat room. I didn't see you in the chat room.
I was the first one. I posted first, and then
Shalisa was.
no way, dude. There's no way. As I posted first, as soon as it popped up that you were having a chat, as I was looking at it, and I was the only one in there.
Sorry to hear that.
You probably deleted my comments because it was a funny comment after that.
So, anyway, why do you have to make fun of me because I say G Trapper? I mean, like, what do you want me to say? Do you want me to say G Trapper? I mean, what the fuck? That sounds retarded, kid. Anywho,
I love G Trapper.
It's finally the weekend, and I couldn't be happier. Between the heat, I slept in this morning. I didn't get to work till like 7:30. I felt bad. And then the two people I texted, let them know I was going to be late. Neither one of them are working today.
Oh no!
I walk in, it was like 25 past 7, and my boss says, "Oh, good afternoon." I'm like, "Good afternoon. Did you order lunch yet?" He started laughing. I'm literally like an hour late. Well, hour and 10 minutes. I usually get there for 6:15. You know. But
I hate being late for work.
yeah, I just lost all my overtime.
The only thing worse than
Not
that,
all of it, but
being late for a class in school, you get to walk in, everybody turns around and looks at you.
oh, that shit never bothered me.
Ain't no way to.
I wasn't a good student, but I didn't care if I walked in.
I used to work at a place that you got like demerits. Like if you were late, you got that's one demerit. But if you called off, it was one demerit. So if I was going to be late, I just said, "Fuck it, don't call off." Same type of punishment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna do some. I was gonna do some fishing tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did I tell you I came into a boat?
There's definitely no ice at this
That's
time
a
of
little
year.
personal,
You're not
Mike.
going fishing.
For fuck's sakes.
No. Listen.
I can understand your fist or
No. I said a boat. So
Yeah.
So my good friend upstairs says to me, so listen, he says, something about, my boat's going to be done, so then I need you to get your boat out of storage. I goes, I don't have a boat. What are you talking about? He goes, the boat we used last year. I go, yeah. What about it? He's at yours now, so get it the fuck out.
Oh wow!
Well.
So, I'm like, nah, I can't do that. He's like, yes, you can. He says, I couldn't understand how to do this. It's got like a 10-horse Evinrude on the back. And I'm like, it's really simple. You go one way, steer the one way, go the other way, steer the other way. It's not
People have
really,
issues with that,
it's not
backwards. Technically, it's backwards.
Right.
But so I got to register that.
Well, cool.
But the river is so high and dangerous right now.
Mm-hmm.
I won't even go on the river in that boat. It's terrible. It's just terrible. The debris floating down is. I mean, there's stumps and friggin', half trees floating by, and Oh, it's terrible. People are standing at the dam. Well, one of them standing at the dam at UMass Lowell. There's a college in the next city over from me. It's about fucking 2 miles away. Anywho, they're standing on the bridge. It's not a footbridge, it's a traffic bridge, and they're watching the water go over the dam because it looks like Niagara almost because they're getting hit with the mist. That's how high the fucking water is. So but they're watching all the fucking trees. They're watching everything go over. And I'm like, what are these people looking at? I hope that's not a fucking body they're looking at. You know what I mean? Well, no, but usually that's, you know what I mean? And we don't have
that's what happened here just before that dam washed out on that lake. Hey, Vanessa.
Hey, Vanessa. We don't have a warden service. We have the EPA, and they take care of all the wildlife shit, fishing license, all that people shit. Anywho, they're on the river with their boat. And I guess they were screaming at these two guys fishing. They anchored. They probably anchored maybe, I don't know, 100 yards, 200 yards from the fucking dam. And I'm like, they're out of their fucking minds. I'm sitting on the wall just fucking shore fishing, trying to, because the fucking debris coming by and everybody's snapping lines and everything, Anyway, they go flying down the fucking thing, whoa, like a son bitch. They made him bring up anchor and they made him move.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. And then they proceeded to put orange buoys. I'm like, look, they're gonna last in this fucking water, But it is what it is.
All right.
I should have taken a video, by the way. You're gonna get mad at me for not taking a video. I'm talking to these guys. I'm talking to these guys fishing, right? And I'm like, you guys, anything at all? The guy says, yeah. He says, I damn near. I got his head out of the water, and he says, and he snapped my line. Well, what'd you have? He said, I had a huge carp on it. He says, the fucking head on it was like this. Well, yeah, that'll do it. So I said, if you don't mind me asking, what are you using? He goes, everybody told me do this, do that. He goes, you know what I did? I go, what? He goes, I put a rubber worm down there. He says, I must have found whatever spot. He says, I haven't had any debris issues, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, cool. So we're talking back and forth, blah, 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 having a good time, just fishing, blah, 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 blah. He's not paying attention. He fucking casts out, and a fucking duck hit his fucking line.
Whoops.
Snip, snip.
Hey, what do I do? What do I do? I go, well, as I caught a seagull one time 100 years ago. I go, I paid a fine. I go, I don't know what you want to do. And he goes, really? I go, yep. He goes, I go, well, seriously, what's the rubber worm worth? Fucking $5.
Right.
He goes, yeah, but won't the line wrap around him? I go, well, you can reel him in a little bit to get most of your line back, and that way there you can, he won't get caught. He'll be able to fly without catching all the line.
Yeah, I knew this one guy lost a lure one time.
So he's doing it as slow as he can without trying to hurt this thing. All of a sudden, this thing comes right at him. I'm like, why am I not? He wound up it only had about a foot of a line left. You would have thought that I'm sitting there going, oh my God. He said, what's the matter? I said, I should have fucking videoed this. Can you throw him back out there again? The guy started laughing.
What's up, Multi Gunman?
Hey, Multi, what's going on?
Hey, Multi.
My kids think I'm a weirdo because I can talk to total fucking strangers.
A lot of families like that.
They're like, Dad, where did you meet this guy? I go, on the river. We were fishing. Dad, you talk to him? I'm like, yeah. I do it in the store, too. They'll get mad at me. They get pissed when we're in the store and I start singing. You're embarrassing me. Then leave. I'm having a good time. You know? But yeah, so he caught a duck. I was fucking laughing my ass off. But
quacking, flying kite.
well, the only thing I think the reason why he caught it was because the lure was like a dark greenish color. You know what I mean? So that's the only reason I can. I mean, because they don't eat meat.
They will. But...
So, but I wound up. I have no idea what it was or anything like that. I was too far down. But I was fishing pretty close to the bottom. And the guy goes, "You got a bite? You got a bite?" I goes, "Yeah, I can see it." He's like, how'd you got it? I go, "No." He goes, "Why?" I says, "Every time I pick my rod up and I do it, I says, guess what?" He goes, "What?" I goes, "I pull it right out of their mouth." "Oh, you gotta swallow it." I don't give a fuck. But I'll eat it. I'll eat it, whatever comes out. You're gonna eat a fish out of this river? I'm like, I'll eat a fish out of this river. As long as it's not a bass.
That's why Mark
fucking
glows in the dark now.
Set the fucking hook. I'm like, oh, beautiful. The fucking head shaking the whole nine. I'm like, this is awesome. Snap.
Oh.
All I figured, I just figured it was a log or something that, you know, floating on by.
Frickin' pike could do that. I've had pike hit, and it was like, whoop, snap. It's like, I didn't even get a chance to do. What the hell? The only thing I figure is they picked it up on the flyby or something.
When I go north, I go on the lake. That way there I can, you know, drive my cousin crazy using my spinnerbait on the fucking bottom. What are you doing on the bottom? That's supposed to be a mid-range lure. I said, no, it's not. I says, you can do it in mid-range. You can do anything you want with it. You can fucking race it across the top if you want to. I says, but watch. Oh, I get it. He goes, I just think it's dumb. You're going to catch a rock. You're going to I said, do you see me fucking casting into the rocks, you moron? I said, we got a sandy bottom. But I swear by him.
Do you use big heavy weights?
Me? What, in the river?
Yeah.
No. I don't even use a weight. Well, I shouldn't say that. I use... That day that it snapped, no, I didn't have any weight. All I had was bait on there. But when if I go for carpets, am I still here?
Barely.
Did I just wig out again?
Just a little, though.
Stevie?
It was like the Matrix.
Am I here?
Yes.
Jesus Christ. So I only use, when I'm going for cop, I will. Do you know what I can't?
It's legal. It's legal to fish for cops in your area.
Right, that's what I was saying. That's some bullshit, man.
Here
Just
you
out minding your own business, patrolling the streets, trying to stop crime, and here you guys are snagging cops with fucking fishing hooks.
How big of a weight do I need to put on Stevie or Dish or whoever?
Carp are actually very, very picky, and they will spit it out if they feel weight on it.
Craig, if you're still out here.
You could probably catch a lot of them with donuts.
If I wanted to fish the bottom, right,
Yeah.
and even if it in the not doesn't have to be the river, it can be the lake, right? But if I wanted to fish the bottom and have the weight like sit where my elbow is on the bottom and have the bait right here,
Hmm.
how heavy does that weight have to be?
Depends on the current, really.
Anywhere.
25 pounds should do it.
Well, fuck, I shouldn't. I was going to say I need a bowling ball for that current.
No shit. Well, it depends on the shape of the weight too. When they fish in the Detroit River, and I'd never seen them before until I went on the Detroit River, it's like a 2 or 3 ounce weight, but it's shaped
like a diamond,
like a triangle, but the middle is empty.
Oh,
That way
I
it
never
sits
seen
there
that.
and the current goes through it.
Oh, okay.
Kind of unique looking. But I used to use like a 3/4 ounce egg sinker and run my line through it. So when the fish, you could give them line.
Yep.
And you're not holding your line tight all the time. So it has a tendency not to move, get caught up in the current.
No, you just fucking confused the shit right out of me. I'm not even joking. I'm being serious.
What spit?
All right, I want to take this time to let you know I'm home, and I'll be in a little bit.
All right.
Alrighty.
All right. Say that one more time.
We call them egg sinkers. They're shaped like an egg with a hole through the center.
Okay.
I'm sure there's a technical. And I used to run the line through the weight.
Through the hole, but you used to run the line to the large hole.
And tie a swivel on it. Then I would add about 2 to 3 feet more line after the swivel with the hook on it. That way, if you felt a little nibble, you can give the fish the rod, and they can swim off with it without feeling the weight.
Almost
Then
like
you set the hook.
almost like a leader, then. Right?
Yeah. And if you want to on that leader, you can use like a real heavy, like if you're fishing with, say, 12-pound test line, you could use a 20-pound leader or 30-pound leader, like the fluorocarbon, the clear stuff that the fish can't see.
Yeah.
Gotta have fluorocarbon.
Yeah.
I can't fish with fluorocarbon. I've been fishing with 40-pound fucking braid for 3 years now.
Yeah, I know, but the fish can see braid. You run
I don't know.
Once you hook that swivel on, you can use a clear leader, and then the fish don't see it. Well, it depends on the clarity of the water. Here, and especially north of here, that water is so crystal clear. Use anything over 4-pound test, you're not getting a bite.
Great River Rig is what G-Trapper uses.
That's pretty much what I got on my pole behind me.
What? Let me see. Will you show it to me?
Yeah, let me get it just a second. I gotta go incognito a minute.
All right.
He
Thanks.
said that without moving his lips. That was awesome.
Who?
You.
What?
Would you show it to me? Your lips never moved. It was
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I should be a ventriloquist.
No shit.
I don't know how to tell jokes, though.
Mike,
You don't.
everybody.
Hang on.
Yeah.
There it is, right there.
Just hang on.
Go and see how the single slides. That's a bomb diggity rig. You'll catch anything on that rig.
There's the egg sinker.
Yep.
And it just slides when the fish bites. It doesn't pick up the weight as much. Swivel. And then this is your leader line right here.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, you can.
Now, do you use fluoro throughout your
I do on mine. But you could still just do what Stevie said and do a leader of it.
Do you ever have any problem with memory or anything like that with the line?
I do not. I use it for trout, catfish, everything.
Really?
Yep.
Huh. How about anybody else out here? G-Trapper, Craig, if you're still here. Shalisa, anybody, Multi. Do you guys use? What do you guys use? You use fluorocarbon and you use braid. And if you use fluorocarbon, do you have any problem with?
I tried braid here in my little lake.
Yeah.
Tied directly to the lure, and I couldn't get a fish to bite it to save my ass.
Really?
Because they could see the line.
I use the green line. Except I
Right.
do have one rod that has like a light blue, like Papa Smurf blue color.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I only got a couple hits off that, but I had to have caught fucking, I don't know, 20 something fish last year. I never had a fucking issue with any of my
20 fish in one trip.
stop.
Now you're talking.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Stop. Who the hell has? I don't have time to fish for 20 fish.
If they're biting right one after another.
Hit
Well,
them bluegill beds at the right time.
Yeah.
No, I was hitting those five. What I want to catch at 20 or the whack is some fucking crappies. I can't do that. Braid 8 pound. G-Trapper said.
And now that's some thin braid.
What, 8 pounds?
Yeah.
Oh, I use 40. I don't know why. Don't ask me why, because that's what Sean and I upstairs use. So, I'll tell you what, though, I like it. I like using the heavier braid because there is no such thing as, that twig just snapped my line.
Point,
or,
point.
Right, yeah.
Oh, I'm reeling up fucking branches. You know what I mean?
You should be using a lighter leader, and you'll get more bites. I guarantee it.
I don't even have a leader.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
G-Trapper, you fish with a leader? Multi? You guys
And
fish
plus-
with a leader?
Plus, with a lighter leader, when you
Yeah.
get snagged, you can just break the leader and save your line and your sinker and your swivel. And
I will, the next time I go pike fishing, I will learn how to use a steel leader.
Right.
Oh yeah. After last year, oh my God, I'm never gonna let that. Never. G-Trapper never uses a leader.
and look how many fish he catches.
Did you see the size of that fucking fish? It's just a
And
preference,
probably-
I guess.
He probably taught his son the same way, and look how many fish he catches.
Right. But it's also, I don't care what anybody says, it's also geographical, right? So,
Oh, heck yeah.
I tried to explain to Sean upstairs. Sean's like, but bro, listen to me. You can get down in Florida all day long and catch fucking 6, 7 pound, 8 pound, 9 pound bass. Okay? And you can catch them on fucking crappie bait. You can catch them on fucking a frog. You can catch them on any goddamn thing you can. Okay? He's like, yep. I said, come up here and try it.
The thing is,
It all depends. It's what they eating up here. That's what they, you know what I mean? It's like,
plus with river fishing, you never know where the fish are going to be at unless you
Right.
can find some structure.
right.
I always know where the trout are going to be at.
Yeah.
Well, what I always try to find a weed bed. So I'll cast out first, right, Stevie? And if I feel a little boom, boom, I'm like, oh, thank God, there's weeds. And I'll fish right in the weed, like right above the weeds, Jezzo, what's up, kid? Jezzo,
Gerald,
question for you. Do you use braid on your fishing rod or do you use fluorocarbon? If you use fluoro, do you ever have any issue with memory or anything like that? And thirdly, do you fish with a leader?
well, usually people just fish with mono and then use a fluorocarbon.
You use fluoro for, yeah. Yeah.
And I picked up that term from watching Bassmasters.
No, you're right. You're right.
Before they were cheaters and all that other shit.
How do you know where the trout are going to be, Shalisa?
I used to live on a trout creek called the Nottawasepi. I just run up and down the creek and deep beds, where the curves were just right and the trees down and all that.
Right on.
Yeah, I was never serious about fishing like most people. I don't fish much because I really haven't fished much since the boyfriend passed away. I did a lot of fishing with him.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I got to get back into it if my back will let me. I miss running up down the creek
Right.
with spinner bait.
True that.
I can't wait to get up north and start learning all those little cricks.
So Jezzo fishes with a fly rod. Well, if he said if he uses his fly fish, if he's fly fishing, he uses a 7-foot tapered leader. Last time I went trout fishing, I didn't use a fly rod. I didn't use a weight. I had a hook with a maggot at the end of it. It wasn't really a maggot. It was a no pun intended. Ed got me hooked on them.
Maggots are like my mayonnaise.
They're mealworms.
Well, yeah, mealworms. That's what my
Mealworms
eats.
He's like, Mikey. I go, what? He goes, you ever fish with a mealworm? And I said, no. He says, watch this. Takes the head, takes the hook. I'll use a hook. Dude, we were dish that day that did I call you when I was fishing with him?
I think he texted me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That day there,
Mm-hmm.
It was like fishing in a fishbowl.
Oh, cool.
That was the day that I said, fuck you, I'm taking 10 trout.
Mm-hmm.
Because they wouldn't let me, But we were doing this. We reached our limit in probably 20 minutes, 25 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. We were fishing by right where the water comes out of the culvert.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just fishing right there.
Killer spot for them little trout.
Bang, 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 bang.
Yep. They like that current. Or the oxygen. When it comes out, it's like oxygenated.
Right.
And they like that bubbly water.
So Jezzo on his spinning rod has braided line on it. And in the boat rod has a 25-pound test mono, then an 8-pound leader. Right on, Jezzo. I found out last year that I should have had a fucking steel leader on it. I use those black ones. Do I still have one here? Well, that might be in my. I think they're in my ice fishing attire. I thought I left one out because Josh, remember the night I was talking to you about them?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to see if I have. I must have put them away. I must have put them with it.
You still have that Scooby-Doo fishing box?
Yes, of course I do. Why? Are you kidding? Why would I get rid of that?
I got to the point my fishing box was so big I'd end up leaving it in the truck and just take a little
Yeah.
Ziploc and put some lures in it.
Nope, I don't know what they are. But they were it was black heavy nylon. And
Yeah.
it was more the rocks than it was the pike, I think. But I'll kick myself in the ass the rest of my life on that. Because it would have been the largest freshwater fish I ever caught.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, got
And it was better than 30 inches. What's that?
Jezzo's got me wondering if I was using a steel leader when I got that gar pike. I want to pull up my old videos.
Those are hard to catch, actually.
What's
Yes,
that?
Yeah,
bait stealers.
they took us a one up. Yeah, we play with.
They're so toothy.
What's hot to catch?
A gar pike.
Gar pike.
A gar.
Help me out. It's just a regular gar.
Needle nose gar. It
Yeah.
looks like a prehistoric pike, kind of, with a real long nose, just full of teeth.
9,000 teeth in it.
Yeah.
Right.
I need to make my.
We don't have gar here. We only have Nordens here.
I think they have gar just about everywhere.
No, we don't. I've never seen a gar being taken out of any pond, lake, river, anything around here.
Well, you don't see them that much, but they're there.
But I would love to. What's the other one they have up north? Muskies. They have muskies up north too.
Mm-hmm.
You travel too far north for the. Well, I do anyways. I got to travel too far north for. What is that? What is that noise?
Somebody's computer.
See, Stevie told me to turn up her mic, so now I'm gonna hear everything.
Turn them down now.
They should have muskies up there by you. I mean, we have them.
I have to go to northern New Hampshire. Craig must be gone. Jezzo, how far north do you have to go for muskie in Maine?
They have some pretty big ones in Lake Erie. Erie? Yeah. Three hours north of him, he says.
Yeah, you got to go, and that's 3 hours. That's a 6 hour ride for me, 6.5 hour ride. You got to go north to get them.
And the thing is, with muskie, there ain't no guarantee. You might make 50 trips before you hook into one.
Yeah.
What they call it, fish of 1,000 casts or something.
Yep.
But then some of them guys go out there and zing, zing, bang, bang, no problem.
Yeah, but they're probably fishing that lake or pond for.
The thing about muskies, you can't be afraid to use big bait. I've seen them use minnows almost a foot long. It's like, damn, I'd eat that.
The guy in the river last summer, I swear to God it was a pike, but he's telling me it wasn't. I'm like, oh, okay. And he's using to me, it looked like a rat, but it's about this long. And just the tail moved, And he's doing this. And the thing just fucking hit it. And whoom, it was gone. And he does one of these. He did the perfect Mikey move. Right out of his mouth. I don't know why. Because maybe I'm impatient, but you know what I mean. I'll hit the I'll let him bet it twice or 3 times. On the third time, I'll hit it, and right up to the border, they have a muskie tournament every summer up north. Oh, really?
Fishing topwater's tough because you have to rethink your whole thingy.
Yeah.
When the fish hits it on the top, you got to give them the pole.
Oh, yeah.
And let them take it under and chew on it a second and then set it. That was one of the hardest things. That's what I liked about my little lake. I really learned different techniques how to bass fish, like they tell you on the TV shows.
Right.
And they were right. Because I used to fish topwater and I'd yank it out of their mouth every effing time.
I do it all the time.
Yep.
I do it all the time.
I found that video with the gar pipe. You want to see it?
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Mike.
No, go ahead. How do I do this?
Just put her on present.
Put her on present.
She'll do all the. Well, she's got to do the screen share, and then you got to put the screen share into the show.
Am I sharing? Can you see it?
Not yet.
Hang on. Stand fast.
They changed it. There we go.
So you can see it now?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. That's not it.
I was going to say.
That's the one you gave me.
There it is.
Yep, that's it.
Needle nose gar. That's kind of a little one. They do get a lot bigger.
You can see the hook in it.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep, that's
Cool,
it.
dear.
Neat. They're hard to catch.
Yeah, they are.
Dear.
And a lot of times you'll feed it night too. Hey, dear.
Yeah, what's happening, kid? I still think the best one was my daughter landing like a 2.5 pound fucking smallie on the fucking Spider-Man rod with like 2.5 pound test, 3 pound test line on the fucking thing. Whatever it comes with. You know what I mean? You know, it's a little 3-4 foot fucking Spider-Man
Yeah.
push button fucking. Daddy, my bob is gone. I go, what are you supposed to be doing? She goes, whoosh. And she starts walking up the beach. I'm like, Daddy, girl, I'll grab it for you.
Dad, my bobber's gone.
She was like 6 years old when she caught
They're
it.
so chilled out. So chilled out.
I'm like, you want to eat them? She goes, no. Throw them back. Let them get bigger. I said, all right. And she catches a fucking. Well, her sister caught 2 decent sized perch, and then she caught a fucking huge fucking. Well, I call them kippy, but they're bluegills. And fucking huge bluegill. And they're just as fun when they hit. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And she goes, Daddy, I want to eat him. I'm like, okay. My wife's like, what are you doing? I says, filleting a fucking fish. What the hell's looking I'm doing? She said she wanted to eat it. But I think it's great. But she hasn't fished in probably a year. I'm getting mad at her. I'm like, you gonna come fishing with me? She said, nope. Want to come ice fishing? No, Daddy, I'm not going ice fishing with you. I wanted to go. She's my little luck charm.
They usually are.
Oh, every time her and I ever fished together, it was always, you know. But like I said, I just want to find a school of fucking. I would probably cheat and get a net or a dip net or something. If there was a school of fucking crappie going underneath me, I'd be like, in the boat.
Yeah, you think it'd be that easy? You put that net in the,
You know,
net in the water and gone.
I caught 2 fucking giant ones last year, though. I ate them both, but 14.5 inches.
Damn, that is giant.
Oh, he was fucking huge. Huge.
I've never seen a crappie that big.
Oh, I think they'll get big.
Oh, I know.
But Stump was telling me, he says, you don't want them really that big to eat, Mikey. He says, well, it wasn't that bad.
Well, in the cold water, they're probably tastier longer.
He's like 10 inches, you know. I'm like, all right, I'll remember that for the next time.
Unless you're worried about breeders.
Psst, I don't worry about it.
Them damn breeders.
If it's not a rule, then I don't worry about it.
Yeah. Well, it's not like you're out there catching 30, 40 fish on a trip either.
Right. You know, like they have that striper rule. If it's got to be 28 to keep, but it can't be over 31.
Gotcha. Slot limit.
Crappie by the boat full.
Herman Pond, really? Is that the one off, where I used to go out to, oh, I haven't been there so long now. I hate that. I can't still don't have a memory. Is that Route 2, Jezzo? They're great eating fish. I don't know anybody else. I don't know if anybody else likes them as much as I do, but
I love crappie.
They're great eating fish. And what's his name there? The younger brother there, Blue Gabe. he was catching crappie with they were using like catfish poles.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? No, no reel, no nothing, just a string. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And holy shit!
Cane pole.
Yep.
And then you know what they were doing though when he was cooking them? He cooked the tails.
Crunchy.
Yeah, he said they've been doing it since he was a kid. No limits on crappie. Yeah. Oops, somebody's beeping. Hang on.
Probably that Ohio guy again.
Herman near Mount Skier. Yeah, but is that the exit 84? The one before Ohio Street? If you're coming north? Sorry, guys. I was just chit-chatting with Jerry about a certain... I just love that fish, you know?
Sounds like you need to make a day trip.
One of the guys who used to work with used to get pissed off at me because I told him I ate a bass. He's like, "Oh my God, it's a sports fish. You can't eat a sports fish." I goes, "I can eat it."
Well, now that you got a boat, you get your buddy upstairs and you can go.
Yeah, so you know what he bought? He bought a fucking what's Mercury's other motor? Here's with a T tracker. So he buys this T Pro bass boat, whatever.
There he is.
You look like the fucking president.
Not that president.
The president? President of what? You look like Joe Biden with that hair, like.
Keep it up. Keep it up, Bin Laden.
All confused.
Bin Laden, keep it up.
Mm.
Keep it up.
Pushing them buttons.
It's your fucking lie. You tell it. You know.
Hey, guess what I got in the mail today?
Your
I
license.
sent you?
The gay porn that you were sent away for.
Gas mask.
Oh, something from Shalisa.
Sweet.
I can't see it from here, so fuck you.
It smells. Oh, look at! I didn't notice that.
You don't want to hold it up.
Look at that package, man. That's like a custom package.
No shit.
So
That's
is
our
mine.
girl.
Right, Tish?
That's right.
That's bad to the ass.
Ass to the bad.
Marketing.
They put a damn sticker over top of it, though. I want to save that.
Oh God! Now you're in the Ohio collection. He's gonna put it up there with his Star Wars stuff.
I want to put it between two candles and like worship it at night.
I told you I'd send you some fat wood.
Yeah, let's. But can we do a live unpackaging or unboxing? Do you mind, Mikey? So at least everybody okay with that?
Apparently, it's a go.
We're going to use this
Cool.
Boy Scout knife.
Since when did the Boy Scout use a nice knife that nice?
Since you sell $5,000 worth of popcorn, this is what you get. I'm sure. I think it has the Boy Scout logo somewhere on it. Maybe it doesn't. That's kind of chintzy if it doesn't. Oh yeah, it does. Let's see. Can you see? Can you barely see that?
Oh yeah, looks like it's
Oh, on the
smashed
wood.
fly.
Cool.
Yeah,
PSA.
I got a pellet rifle or BB gun, whatever you want to call it. That's a Boy Scout
Oh, yeah?
edition. Yeah. Got them at Walmart. I bought two of them, but I gave one to my nephew. I got them at Walmart for like $11 each on clearance. That remember Pistol Pete that used to be on YouTube?
Yep.
He
Nope.
like bought them and like said like, "Hey, you gotta go check this out." And then I looked it up online, and like the Walmart by me had them for the same price, so I went and picked them up. I got the last two.
Cool.
What's this? Stuck a bag of minty dicks. I got a bag of minty dicks, people.
I love it.
It's inside.
Ohio, open the bag. I want to watch you eat them.
Just don't suck it down the back of your throat and choke.
Oh, I don't even care.
We can't see nothing, man.
Hang on.
I gotta see him. I gotta watch him eat a bag of dicks.
No, watch this.
Nah.
Same one 10 times.
Same one 10 times.
All you got was one out of that whole package.
I only get one because
You asked last weekend.
if you suck one 10 times, that's a commitment. So that's awesome.
I gave him a wrapper.
Gotta suck a bag of dicks. Oh wait, what's this? Oh, what the hell? This is the gold ribbon penis.
Oh,
you got to dump those in the candy bowl and put them up on the coffee table. See if anybody just
ask what it's for. Aren't you gonna ask what it's for?
Well, I have the golden penis, right?
Ask what it's for.
What is it for?
So you can suck it.
Suckers. And then I got grow a pair, and there's 2 little balls in there.
Blue balls in their Orbeez. Grow them. Read the fine print. It says.
Oh man, there is fine print. Just add water.
They're jumbo Orbeez.
Was there fine print on the other one? Yeah, the golden ticket. I'm scared to reach down in here and grab any more stuff.
Is that like a golden egg?
Oh shit! There's a rat.
Stevie, use that for bait.
You're a rat. You ratted me out. You're a big old rat.
You dirty rat.
His name's Ricky.
Oh, you can have fun with
it. There's more of these in here. What's this? Okay, this one just says eat a bag of dicks, and it has a whole bag of dicks.
You got to put those in the candy bowl and just see if anybody grabs them.
Yeah, Jezzo, right down by, is that near, when I go over the bridge go over the Condescag River?
So, Ohio, are those the hard dick mints or the soft dick mints?
They feel pretty hard to me so far.
Might be a good thing.
So far, but once he gets into them, they're gonna be.
Well, if they're hard, hey, you could use those for earplugs while you're shooting.
Okay, what we got here? We got more stuff, man. We got what, man? This is.
Hold it up.
It's. There's more stuff in this bag. I got to open this bag.
Oh, it says.
Is it ticking?
It says share gag. It's an extra gag gift. Share with your favorite people. Well, you're my favorite people here.
Extra gag gift.
Look, I got another rat.
To gag, that must be what's her name?
Baby rat. And then, it's the 2 more bag of dicks. Eat some dicks. And then I got some more grow pairs, two sets. You got 2 sets in this one. And this is suck a dick. What's this say? The same one 10 times. Yeah, suck a dick, the same one 10 times. So there's that. So there's extra there.
What was your fat wood?
I'm getting there. I got all kinds of stuff. Look, what's this? What are these?
Silicone.
Fatwood Queen wax and cotton disc scented fire starters.
Yeah.
That's sweet. Here we go. Package of those. Awesome.
Smell like the candy shop.
And I got a sticker.
Oh man, that thing looks rough.
Yeah, it's a little bent up, but you know what? It'll flatten out. I'll put it in a book and flatten it out. And then I got. Oh wait, these are cards. Couple business cards.
Business.
I'll hold that up. You can pause it and you can scan those. Pause and scan. Pause and scan. Pause and scan. Then I got.
It's all Trisha's fault.
Got this. Says, look at the back. Look at this personalized note. Keep it burning, baby.
Keep it burning.
That's a glitter sticker.
Glitter sticker. That's definitely going. That's going right on the safe with the other ones, right? I'm gonna put that next to my own personal sticker. All right, here we go. Now, what we tuned in for, right? I got all kinds of fat wood.
Oh, nice.
There's 1, 2.
Bacon.
Man, it smells good.
Oh,
Flip
cool.
it over. Show the other side.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that's a killer piece right there.
It's huge.
that's what
Awesome
she said.
pine. Yeah, that's what she said. And a pine knot. That's solid fat wood in there.
Solid fat wood.
Mm-hmm.
So, what would you recommend? Like cutting it this way or anything? Or
Oh
cutting
yeah, turn that right. Cut it that way. Cut it the backside off and start using it for Maya dust.
and then just like shave it off there?
You carve it, or you could cut solid circles out of it.
I thought that was a chicken leg.
It looks like it, don't it?
Chicken leg fat wood.
Yeah.
All right,
I could,
thank you, Jezzo. I'm gonna try in August. I'm gonna bug out on a Friday. I want to come up and go fish.
really, it doesn't show up on camera.
Oh, it does. It's cool.
Oh, does it? Because
Yeah.
it's like turning everything in here like a pinkish orange color. So,
Jesus Christ, what you doing,
Lisa,
son?
thank you
Days?
so much. You said you were going to hook a brother up, but you really did, even though I'm a dirty rat.
You're welcome.
Nothing. You're a dirty
Very cool.
black rat.
Now you can hide that rat around the house in certain places that people will walk around the corner and
Oh, yeah,
that's awesome.
definitely.
Excuse me. I keep yawning. Sorry.
Don't do that.
Your fault. It's been a long week, kiddo.
My wife's got, when I come home, I was like, oh, I got a package from Celine. She's like, yeah, did you order some wood or something? Like, you could definitely smell it. I was like, I said I didn't order, but Celine sent it.
You didn't smell the rat?
I smell the rat. Well, the rat smells like fat wood.
Well, yeah, it came in the same.
The rat's ass. I'm gonna smell the rat's ass.
Oh, the rat's ass, kid.
Oh, Rick,
Stevie, I'm telling you, that's fucking bait, kid, right there. I'm telling you, it's bait.
that rat's famous in this neighborhood. I gave him a good scrubbing before I sent him to you.
Stevie, that's a musky bait right there.
Wow. Well, at least that's to you. Thank you so much. Now I can have something to use my my Steve's Woodworking and Homestead custom ferro rod to light fires with. You know,
There you go.
it's about we're gonna do a camping trip soon with the family.
Rubber band them together.
Years back.
What up,
Yeah, what's up, kid?
All right, I'm going to turn my camera off for a minute. I'm eating my dinner. I don't want
Already.
What, a bag of dicks?
Well,
Man, he don't wait around.
Oh no, he's probably eating a rat.
I gave him the empty wrapper with one.
He's
A
eating a
brat.
rat.
Oh, a
nice.
brat, yummy.
Nice.
Dish is eating a rat.
Dish says if you don't eat two, you're just wasting your time.
All right. Who wants to be in charge tonight? Shalisa, you're in charge tonight.
Oh, good. Porn chat. What?
Everybody take off all your clothes except for Ohio.
Where is my
I'm
mic?
cool with that. All right,
I'll be right back.
You got your empty can there, Dish, on the desk?
No, I'm drinking water tonight.
Good girl.
I bet you could smash a water bottle.
I bet I could too.
If we ever did like a drunk chat, I bet we could get Dish to smash the
Everybody's got to do shots.
That would go well here in this chat.
Wow, especially all the non-drinkers on this chat, we'd all get hammered.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I don't.
Yep.
It only takes Steve 2, 3.
We could probably split a 12-pack between all of us and everybody pass out in an hour.
Cheap partying. Gotta love it. Shit, even when I used to drink and hang out with the boys and go snowmobiling and shit, I'd buy a half pint and that'd do me all night. Just get a nice little mellow buzz.
Mm-hmm. I used to drink a lot, but I gave it up. I had an epiphany one day.
When you woke up in a different state.
Well, I was living in this apartment, and I had a refrigerator, and I probably had enough beer for a small party, you know. And I had a couple bottles of whiskey and some tequila and some of the stuff that, you know, like the mixer alcohols that you use to mix with. Had all that. Okay. But then alcohol's bad, okay. But I found myself sitting in the dark one night, and I was like, "Oh shit! I got to run down and buy one of those cheap ass styrofoam coolers and a bag of ice to keep my beer cold." And that was like $30 at the gas station, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But you know how much my electric bill was that I let go because I wanted more beer? It was like $30. So
Yeah.
That's when I had that epiphany. I said, "Man, what am I doing?" You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting in the dark with no electric, but my beer's cold, you know? So, and I was pretty young at that time. So I was probably, I know I was under 26. At least I was under 26 at that time. So I knew, you know, I wasn't out of control, but I was on the edge.
The verge.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Easy to do. One of the most addictive drugs out there, and I don't hear a whole lot of drinking shit.
Yeah, I mean, I used to come home from work, and it was nothing to drink a 6-pack before I even ate dinner, you know.
Plus all the medical after effects later in life, you know, like a pickled liver that don't work anymore, and you croak.
Yeah. And then I gave those things up that you got in your mouth. Give those up in 2012.
Chewing fingernails?
No, it's still all right. Thank goodness I was never a fingernail chewer.
Ugh.
There's one of the ladies I work with, man, she chews her nails, and there's no nails there at all. They're just little nubs, and it's disgusting.
I've never been that bad, but I used to chew them a lot when I was a kid. And then I got over it.
It almost looks like she works in like epoxies or something. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know how people that work in like a lot of chemicals or epoxies, their fingers are all
like jaggedy and
yeah. And she's a good looking lady, you know. Just when she you see her hands, you're like, what the fuck just happened to your hand? You know?
What the fuck? And you get stuff like that from touching wood you're allergic to. That hurts like a mofo.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like it does.
MCK, what's up?
Hey, MCK.
Dude, I'll tell you what hurt the other day. It's healed now, but I cut my finger on a fucking piece of aluminum foil.
Really?
Like the aluminum, like the lid to one of those like aluminum, like a to-go box thing, like the aluminum to-go containers or whatever that they put food in when they're doing catering or whatever.
Oh yeah, the little bit heavier stuff.
Yeah, a little bit heavier stuff. We have one at work. A restaurant dropped off a bunch of food for the guys or whatever, and they were having a meeting. And when they were done, they asked if I could take care of putting it away. I'm like, yeah, I can handle that. It was just 2 containers. Had to put them in the fridge in the break room, right? Grabbed that lid to put on top of the lower container. Thing sliced me wide open. I was like, God damn! And all I did was pick it up.
No shit.
Yeah. And of course, it was right on the tip of my finger, so it was sore as hell for like a week.
I bet.
Hi, Susie. Susie's watching.
Hi, Susie.
Hi, Susie. Hi, P2E. Hi, MC.
You know, I'm sitting here staring at this. I can't get over the damn Fatwood Queen bag that my shit came in. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, they are awesome.
I get that reaction a lot. I pay, let me think, $29 for a box of 50.
That ain't too bad.
No, that's not too bad. That's cool.
It's a good way to get my name out there.
Yeah.
Wait, I was going to ask Elise a question, but then I realized I figured out my own answer. Yes, she does have an AR-15, right?
Last time? Maybe she does, maybe she don't. It might have got lost in the fishing accident, you know.
Yeah.
Some people like to keep that stuff quiet.
Don't be getting ketchup and shit all over that bag now.
No, I don't put anything on my brat. It's done. I already scarfed it down. Now I'm eating my pasta salad.
Ooh, I love pasta salad. With the Italian dressing. I don't know how you make yours.
No, this is one of those simply salads. It's like the shells with the
Oh, sure.
like the bacon ranch or something.
Mm-hmm.
But then she made peas, and I just dumped my peas inside the pasta salad, stirred it all up. Yeah.
P2E. This is what I use in the winter on my hands. Like when you're sitting down to watch TV or getting ready for bed because it's kind of greasy. It's the ointment. That is the best. It has no shit in it. A lot of the hand lotions I was using, I found out there's shit in there that actually chaps your skin, like menthol and a bunch of other crap. This knocks it out of the park.
Cortisone 10, yeah.
Yeah, you can get it cheap at Walmart too, a big old tube. But the Vaseline ointment, not the cream. And now my hands don't crack and shit like they used to. Oh man, they were horrible.
In the wintertime, a lot of times I'll just use regular old Vaseline.
Well, now when you touch yourself.
I bet you do. Well, this is the same kind of as Vaseline, but it has a little
medication in it.
Yeah, a little healing property. I tried all that stuff prepping.
Yeah, O'Keefe's hand butter, that hurts.
Working hands and
yeah.
Yeah, my mom used to put like Vaseline on my nose and my cheeks when I was little, go out and play in the wintertime because I get windburn real bad on my face.
Super glue is your friend, right on.
Dude, I used to keep so much super glue around the house. Anytime I get a nick or something on my fingers or my fingernails or whatever, or pull a fingernail back too far, super glue. It stings like hell for about 10 seconds, but after that, you don't feel nothing. You're good.
You just like the pain, admit it. You're looking for an excuse to give yourself pain.
Listen, they invented super glue by mistake because they were looking to basically make liquid bandage back during the war. And liquid bandage, all that is super glue, to be honest with you. I mean, it's not the exact same, but it smells the same.
It's not as...
It's runnier.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, I got to go on Amazon orders. I used up all my CA glue for my lathe on a project I should have threw away, but I'm making a video, so.
I got to do a Facebook Marketplace post. I got a bunch of fat wood I want to sell.
Fucking reselling bastard. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the middleman.
The middleman. Oh, it's name brand. It's from the Fatwood Queen. It's name brand Fatwood.
Right.
You can only get this in one place. I have a connection.
Yeah.
I think that marketplace is a scam.
Now, if I was to take a knife and like trim it down and just make like the shavings or whatever, what would be a good thing to keep it in? Like if I wanted to like put it like in a rough or something.
Your shavings?
Yeah.
I keep my shavings sometimes in cellophane, sometimes in a Ziploc bag. If you have any nice tender pouches, put it in
But a Ziploc bag would be fine though, right?
Yep, Ziploc bag would be just fine.
Okay.
I have my homemade tinder pouch from Old School with the modern twist, James Hummer.
Sweet. Man, you got all kinds of cool stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
I got my mini hatchet from him. And a mini knife. I almost did a flint and steel fire today.
But if you don't keep it sealed, Ohio, it will dry out on you, and it's not quite as effective.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to send you some birch bark, Ohio.
Hey, Prepper, how the hell are you? No, I don't remember the.
I think you sent me enough. You did good. I'm excited.
Lisa, do you remember a Fatwood scandal a few years ago?
Fatwood scandal a few years ago.
Yeah, well, many years ago, from what
Prepping
Door said.
Prepping, are you talking about channels fighting, or was there some kind of a big scandal? Fake Fatwood.
I almost shit my pants when I saw it in the store.
Right.
I remember
Fatwood in the store.
Channels were
Yeah, they sell it.
I've got a box of Duraflame.
No, they sell Fatwood sticks
Right.
in Hannaford's grocery store, right with the fucking.
I think I have a Duraflame log, like fire starter log or whatever.
No, they have Duraflame. I'm not talking Duraflame. I'm talking
Fatwood.
regular Fatwood sticks.
Teresa said something about Duraflame.
This long. So I just talking.
I've got these little squares that I keep in one of my backpacks. The little fire starts, and you break them in two, and they're like, when you break them, they're real rough, and they start right up.
Yeah.
When I was a little bitty kid living in Pontiac, we had a coal guy down at the end of our dead end street that used to sell coal.
Yeah.
And during the winter, he used to hire the local kids, and this is back in the 60s, and they used to take this like ground up cardboard shit and dip it in wax, and then bring it up and let it dry and package it, and that's what it was, barbecue lighter.
Yeah, my grandma, she had a coal house behind her house, and used to get full of coal, and that's what she burned to keep warm.
Yep.
In the fireplace or whatever. Always burning coal. It smelled. It's one of those smells that wasn't the best smell, but it's a smell that brings me back. When I smell someone burning coal, it brings me back to my childhood.
Buddy mine, we all had wood stoves up north, and buddy mine had a potbelly stove. It was a coal stove.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something. The dead of winter, it's fucking 15 below up north, and we had that fucking thing cherry fucking red.
Yeah, that's a little too warm for my
a little bit.
So my grandpa had
eye open.
coal stove.
So sorry I was so late coming back, but hang on one sec, Shirley, so I'll put you up there.
That woman right there knows how to handle logs. Look at that.
Look at the veins on this thing.
That's what my wife keeps saying.
Well veined.
That's a really big piece. Wow.
Yeah, see that she says that too.
Yeah, if you slice into these are solid amber brown resin.
Nice.
Cool.
I've got 3 of these bad boys.
Yeah,
I know,
check
right?
this out.
Go ahead.
Spruce pit.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Damn, it looks like honey.
I was just gonna say that, Stevie.
Damn.
Now the picture's all over you. Yes. I'm out my porch having a butt, right, just now. And
You know what that looked like? Butter toffee.
across the street from me is a park that the cops are always in and out of the park. They're constantly patrolling the park. And he pulls down my street. I'm out having a butt. I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? He turns around in the driveway, in our parking lot. Of course, he sees the bellow of smoke coming out from underneath my porch, So he stops and he comes out. He comes over. He says, "Hey, do you mind if I ask you a question?" I said, "Ask me anything you want. What's up?" He goes, "It's kind of silly, but I have to ask it." I said, "What do you got?" He goes, "You seen any bears?" I go, "What?" He goes, "Yeah, I said it." I'm like, "No, I haven't seen any bears around here." I said, "The last bear I seen in this town was behind my buddy's house in East Drake." I said, "I really didn't get to see him unless I was his ass." I go, "Why?" Apparently some lady called up and said there was a bear got in her chicken coop. I'm like, "You sure it was a bear and not a fucking, what do you call it? Fisher cat?" She says, "No, it was big and black." I go, "Well," I said, "No, I haven't seen him." Apparently wiped out like fucking 20 chickens.
Oh, no.
That's why it's always a Fisher cat, because Fisher cat would just kill them all, just get rid of them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know why, but we anytime I've ever seen a Fisher cat out in the wild, and I'm hunting, you're dead. We take them out all the time. All the time.
How big does a Fisher cat get?
Not that big. Not that big at all.
About 10 pounds, 15 pounds tops.
Yeah.
Well, I just
a little bit tall.
I come across this picture. Look at that.
Huge one.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
That'll ruin your day too, by the way.
Yeah.
Right.
We had one up north that was fucking eating fucking dogs and fucking not eating them, just fucking tearing them apart and tearing the cats apart and all that shit.
Are they like in the weasel family or something?
Yep.
Yeah.
So they're like same as like almost like a Wolverine or something. Then
to me they look like a little Bruin. They do look like a little bear cub to me,
Mm-hmm.
Fisher cat is one of the only animals that actually purposely hunt down and kill and eat porcupines.
Yeah. The only. Yep.
Where are they? Where are they?
North.
Their natural habitat.
The woods.
I don't know anything about them, to be honest with you.
The woods. I'm not even being funny. I'm being dead serious. You find them
all
everywhere.
over until we wiped them out down here.
We are loaded with them. Loaded. Joe B says the fisher that was getting into my chickens didn't like my 12 gauge.
Right.
I can only imagine what that looked like, hitting a fisher with a 12 gauge.
Yeah, they just reintroduced them into the Upper Peninsula.
Oh,
Okay,
really?
it says they still exist in Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Ohio, Michigan.
Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Maine.
Yeah, I mean, but I was looking like in my area.
Yeah.
Because it says they are believed to have been I can't even pronounce this word.
Exterminated?
No, not exterminated. It's extirpated. Extirpated,
Yeah.
which means removed from. Hey,
well,
bud.
They're not a very
150 years ago.
They're not a very nice animal. We've trapped them with cat food.
Mm-hmm.
The have a hat traps.
Yep.
So that calms them right down, I bet.
Oh yeah. You're listening to this all night long. Clang, 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 clang.
There's a thing called a pine martin too.
Pine martins, yeah, those totally different than a pine martins will ruin your fucking house.
Smaller version.
Yeah.
Of fisher, basically.
And the pine martin's pelt is worth more than the fucking fisher pelt too.
How about mink?
Mink fell right off the market.
We used to have a mink.
I'll be honest with you. I don't want to sound like an idiot or anything, but I've heard people say fisher cats before, but I really never knew anything about them. I've never even really seen them before, not paid attention to it.
Have you ever heard of a sable coat?
What's that?
Have you ever heard of a sable coat?
No.
Like a mink coat, but upper from that is sable. It's a nice fur, real expensive.
It's like the sable hats the Russians wear.
Okay.
That's where the pine marten. That's made out of pine marten skin.
Yep. Jerry says a friend of his has a coon hounds that treat a bunch of them.
Man, I'd hate to see a coonhound tangle with a fisher. That'd be a fight.
This guy I used to deliver to. Had on his trail cam, right? Hey, stop, will you please? This guy used to on his trail cam. He used to have he had on his trail cam a fight between a coyote and a fox. And the fox won the fight.
Yeah, that doesn't happen that often. Usually it's the other way around.
Yeah, somebody posted a picture on Facebook here the other day, and like the neighborhood thing or whatever, like the next city over, and it was a picture of a fucking wolf, and it was one of those coyote wolf hybrids that are like they're moving down, and then they're actually high now. People are like, oh shit.
Yep.
And it was like it came like right up in this dude's yard. He thought it was like a hybrid, like dog wolf or whatever. Like it might have been someone's pet, but it was very aggressive. And I guess they tried to capture it, and ODNR said, no, that's one of those coyote wolf hybrids or whatever.
Yeah, you ain't catching them. Just shoot it. As much as I love wolves.
Well, I mean, they tried to catch it thinking it was like someone's pet dog, and then it was like, that ain't no fucking dog.
Once they're in a residential area, that's bad news.
Like a male mute and a coonhound or something.
Yeah, it's bound to happen. Somebody's gonna get hurt. Or somebody's pet something. It's bound to happen. My cousin had a hybrid. I think it was either 85 or 90%, and it was technically their daughters, but my cousin always had the thing. And I was trying to explain to her. I says, "You see what he's doing there, right?" She says, "Oh, well, he always." I go, "That's because he's dominant and you're not." I go, "It's got to be the other way around." But she always had problems with him. Always. I don't know. My feeling is, why you have a wild? Well, you don't need a wild animal as a pet. You know what I mean? It's like these people. I think I'll have a croc, or I think I'll have a fucking 20-foot boa as a pet. Dude, stop it. Stop it. Don't stop being foolish. And let them be out where they belong.
A lot of people think it's cute to have raccoons as pet.
Yeah.
Until they reach sexual maturity and eat your newborn baby.
We had one when I was a kid. We had a raccoon, and then when I was younger, we had a groundhog. Now, it wasn't like an indoor pet. I mean, it was like we raised it from the time it was a, kitten or whatever, and it stayed outside. Like it had its own, like almost like how people raise rabbits.
Yeah.
Have like a rabbit cage. It was like that, except for it could come and go as it pleased.
I still haven't had. I still haven't
sit on my shoulder and my head when I used to ride my 4-wheeler.
Nice raccoon cap you got there.
Yeah, I had a real one, man. Live action raccoon skin cap.
Video with pet raccoon.
I just never. That shit never turned me on. I mean, not like wolf hunting and wolf trapping don't turn me on either. But I mean, it is what it is, I know it needs to be done, but
a friend of mine was getting his at the animal auction, and they do licensed, and he give one for his boys every once in a while, but it always got ran over.
Well, that's
pet raccoons.
when we tried, I caught a raccoon in a have-a-heart trap one night. You think the fucking, what do you call it's bad?
Yeah, they don't like that.
The problem was he was so fucking big, he got stuck. Like his hands set it off, right? Or his paws, whatever you want to call it. And he's half and half I had a big ass fucking harbor hat. It's not like I had this little fucking,
Mm-hmm.
And that fucking thing. Of course, his feet are hanging out, so he's going like 100 miles. Oh my God. And my mother's yelling at me. She's like, "You better help him. He comes to see me every night." I'm like, "You think I'm going anywhere near that fucking thing?" And she goes, "You're the one that set the trap. You caught my raccoon. This raccoon would sit on the fucking porch, wait for her to fucking feed it." I'm like, "Yeah, there you go. Feed him.
Seen a mama and a whole bunch of babies up at the homestead last time we were up there.
Really?
Lovely. Little bastards be making home in the roof.
Yeah.
I wound up fucking getting it from the front, right? And then I had a small piece of plywood, and I leaned the plywood up against my leg, and then I just put the cage on it, and there's one. And I'm like, all I can picture is all his fucking, like skinning him alive. You know what I mean? He came out though. But holy shit, was he big? He was fucking enormous.
They get huge.
Probably a she. Big mama.
He was fucking huge. But I don't know. I don't know why people think that it's cool to fucking have them. And I don't know.
They act kind of neat. You know, they got the videos of that one grabbing the cat food and then running away on its hind feet.
No, I know.
Holding his shit, you know? I mean, how cute can you get?
It is. It's cute, but they're still wild animals.
Their little hands almost work like ours.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Raccoon.
Oh, you ever seen that video? You know how raccoons will like all wash their food?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You ever seen that video where they give it cotton candy?
Candy. Yeah. Pretty hilarious. Like, well, where'd the fuck it go? I don't know.
It looks around like, what the fuck?
Years ago, my neighbor got mad at me because there was a raccoon in my trash barrel. I was okay, you prick, I'll fix you. So I went out and I loaded that fucking thing up with fucking ammonia. I goes, yeah, now get in it. That motherfucker circled that barrel, trying to find a way to get around the stench. And finally he get up there. I'm like, you motherfucker. I stood right at my front porch. I hit him with my brother's 22 pellet gun. And I hit him right and square in the fucking head. And my fucking neighbor cried for about a week. And then she called me an asshole ever since then. I can't believe you shot a raccoon. It was going to get trash all over my yard. Leave me the fuck alone.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, I lit one up with my Henry lever action with the 22 short right outside my door. I just opened my door and leaned out, stuck it right against the back of his head. He's digging in the trash.
Pop.
Didn't even, sound like someone snapping their fingers 22 short in that Henry. Then I pushed him in the fucking trash can and put a bag of trash on top of him and took him to the curb.
There you go. Gotta do what you gotta do. And
Right.
It's not like you're gonna run out of raccoons.
Right, especially in this damn neighborhood, man. I would be afraid to go down in the sewer system because there's probably thousands of them down in that damn thing. Well, you drive down my road and all you see is like fucking eyeballs, and they all run towards the the drains and the curb. And it's crazy.
That's why I tried to camera girl one night. She goes, Daddy, where the raccoons live? I goes, hang on a minute. She goes, what? I goes, hang on a minute. I go in the cottage, I get a fucking flashlight. And I went like this. Daddy, you see those eyes? I go, that's where they live, baby.
Raccoons are responsible for killing more birds and eating more baby rabbits. Anything they can get their hands on, they'll eat.
They will eat
Any ground nesting bird is.
That's why I won't eat them, other than the rabies aspect of it.
I won't mess
eat
with
one.
possums though. I won't kill a possum. Possums, they do too much good.
I won't eat possum either, but I'm
Well, I
sure
wouldn't eat a possum, but I'm saying I won't kill a possum.
Aggressive too.
surely not going to
You know how many ticks a possum eats? Like one possum eats like
900 a day.
300 times its body weight in ticks.
kind of like a bat with fucking mosquitoes and regular bugs.
Right.
You have Stevie, that's why if you have a shit ton of bugs up north, build a bat house, dude.
Shit, the mosquitoes up there will kill a bat. Fucking huge.
I'm telling you, build a bat house. As long as you build a house, they won't come near yours.
Hey, and if you ever have anything on your property that it's like an eyesore and people are trying to make you get rid of it, if you turn it into a bat house, it turns into a protected area and you can never tear it down.
There you go.
There was an old veterans hospital in town next to where I worked, and they were going to, it was abandoned for years, and then they tore it. They were going to tear it down and build all the new office space and apartments and all this stuff. And they started tearing it down, and it had a big smokestack, and the smokestack is still there. they couldn't tear it down because it's full of bats. And it's like a federal law or something. So they just incorporated the smokestack into part of the like architecture to make it, and then say, hey, it's kind of gives you an idea that what used to still be, what used to be there is still kind of there. And that's pretty cool.
We had a girl come up with my cousin one time, and for the weekend.
Oh, hang on, I gotta share something.
And she got a bat in her hair.
Oh wow!
All they could do, they just cut her hair.
Oh, I have a fancy cedar house on my carport.
Right on, Gerald.
Yeah, Joe's got some big fucking skis up north. He's got some big bugs up there. And he's not even north. He's north. Don't misunderstand me. Jezzo's north. He's north of me. He's a good 4 hours from me. But they are, man.
You ever seen one flat-footed screwing a turkey?
No, I can't say that.
That's fucking big right there.
They are big. I will tell you that, though.
Look at this little guy. Buddy? I'm about to give him something.
What's up?
Here, this is for you. Police is the one who sent me those to give to you, so she wants you to eat a bag of dicks.
No. Listen. Don't be lying. She gave them to you to eat a bag of dicks.
Right? No. These are the extra ones. These are the share with my friends. These are the eat a bag of dicks with your friends.
Oh.
I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna show my friends this.
Yeah, take it. That's all yours. Because I got this big bag of dicks right here. It takes an extra large bag of dicks for me.
Yeah, you're 20 minutes north of Bangor, and you're 4 hours from me. You're up there.
Hey, can you guys believe that was that little dude in all those videos back in the day?
Right.
His voice dropped a little bit too.
A little bit.
Camera girl tells you not to call her camera girl anymore. Yeah, that's when I was little.
Camera lady.
Yeah.
You got to watch pronouns.
Yeah.
Gotta watch pronouns.
Just call her camera operator. That way you're.
Yeah. But I'll tell you though, Jezzo will tell you. When the bugs are big when they're hitting your windshield, and you're hearing
clunk
on your windshield.
Nothing like getting a June bug in the face doing 50 miles an hour on a motorcycle.
Oh God,
that's fucking hurt.
Dude, I don't know what kind of bug it was, but I had one hit me on a motorcycle, like right between the damn.
Had a beetle hit me. Fucking cut me. The shell cut me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Pull over and walk around for a minute. What the fuck was that?
The cut didn't bother me. The fucking guts bothered me. You know what I mean?
Huh? I say, did you get too much? Yeah.
Did his mother smack him?
That's fucking funny. Come on, Dad, give me a bag of dicks. I can hear her now.
Yeah, she's gonna love me now.
All right. I'm trying to get into this back. Hey, I wanted to talk to you guys. I don't know if I should wait till tomorrow for conspiracy chat or whatever. But what do you guys think about this whole DOD admission at the in front of the congressional hearing of the aliens, where they found fucking
that fucking wasn't the
wreckage? They found wreckage, and then they said, "Were there any beings on it?" And they're like, "Yes." Were they human? No.
Yeah.
Was it a senator that brought that up?
It's a whole goddamn congressional hearing.
More stuff to distract us away from Biden. True or not?
Did anyone else notice Mike over there scratching his back with a crowbar?
I'm looking for something sharper, kid.
Fish saw it.
Kid, I'm looking for something sharper.
Oh, try that machete behind you.
Nobody's saying nothing because he used to use a razor sharp knife to scratch his back.
And don't forget the grill cleaner.
Oh yeah.
That one left fucking blood.
A back scratcher.
That one left blood.
Yep.
That one cut me up bad.
The old grill brush.
My
You,
wife's
you
like,
make
"What the
a
fuck
5
happened
minute
to you?"
stop at the dollar store. You can get like 50 of those little bamboo.
I have one
Back
upstairs.
scratchers.
I
Yeah.
have one upstairs, but I broke it. I broke one of the teeth thingies on it. So let me tell you something. That draws blood too.
You get about 10 of them for $1. Just saying.
But I'll be
And
sitting
it
there, I'll be
smelled too-
finding it, and then all of a sudden,
Damn
fuck,
thing smelled too good to burn, Shalisa.
don't burn them, eat them.
Just put one in each armpit and you're good to go for the evening.
Oh. Wax and cotton dish scented fire starter. Break in half. Place on pre-built fire. What do you need? What do you want to show me? Right here. There's. I'm being. There's a teenage boy asking for a lighter. He's going to show me something. I'm scared.
Don't be lighting that stuff in the house.
Does he have an aerosol can with it?
It's an aerosol can. I know what aerosol cans and lighters do, dumbass.
He's not huffing, is he?
Tell them the fake story about it going backwards and blowing up the can in your hand.
Right.
Why you got fatwood all over the place?
Yeah. No shit.
You melted. You like a plastic.
Fucking, what do you call it? Hairspray is the worst. Aquanet.
Yeah, Aquanet.
Oh my God, that shit was so flammable.
Well, it's still got. It's an aerosol, so it has aerosol. This is what he's. Smells pretty good though. It's food coloring.
Oh
They
yeah.
do great work. So me and my friends have like an entire bag of little flamethrowers.
Oh, you got.
Well, now you have half a bag of
Did you hear
dicks.
that? No, you have a bag of food coloring. You don't have a bag of flamethrowers. He said, "I got a whole." They gave them to us at work. I got a whole bag of flamethrowers now.
Yeah, you just.
So good.
That's the first thing we did. We spray painted a dick on a thing, and then lit grass on fire.
They spray painted a dick, lit grass on fire. That's great.
Well, I mean, it lit the grass on fire purpose. We were trying to light the cup on fire.
No, knock wood and thank the Lord they weren't out robbing convenience stores.
Right?
That's true.
Could be worse.
Yeah, but but we live in a very white suburban neighborhood, so that's a major crime to these cops around here. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
400 people. They didn't arrest one person.
Okay.
We don't even. I can't tell you. I don't think anybody's ever been. Well, I say that, but
Isn't that back cool?
very few people get arrested up where I go up north.
That's Shalice. On this chat.
You're going to be either driving drunk.
People
You're going to
do
be
crime.
driving drunk or being just for them to arrest you. You know what I mean?
Like that's her whole
In
thing.
one of them towns where the local drunk just lets himself in.
Dude, it's like
Evening,
like-
sheriff.
it's all-
Evening.
there's only like 3,000 people that live in the town all year round, and
Thanks,
like-
Mike. Now you got me itchy.
they got like 3 cops that patrol the town. You know, but
That's 10,000 people a cop.
yeah, but there's only 3,000 people in the whole town.
Yeah, but they don't get to see Dish's hair blowing in the breeze like that.
I get to see Dish's hair blowing in the breeze. All right, so 3,758. Sorry, but of an area. You ready for this? You ready for this? 59.6 square miles.
Wow, that's pretty big.
That's a big town. So if you divide, what is it, 59 into, that's how many people per square mile. It's far and few between.
What town is this?
Gilmanton. Gilmanton. Have you ever heard or read the book or saw the movie of Peyton Place?
Saw the movie what?
Peyton Place.
No.
That used to be a TV show. That was one of the first soap operas.
That was depicted out of the town that I'm at.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah, Peyton Place was on when I was teeny tiny. Because my sisters all used to watch it.
We're also known for the first known
witch hunt.
No, that's Massachusetts. The first known serial killer was from Gilmanton.
Oh, did you look into the new gun laws they're trying to pass by you?
I haven't had a chance.
Good one, prepping.
I've been
Sass Green, what's up?
Hey,
Sass, what's going on, kid?
Yeah, prepping. We had a TV, but it was black and white, and we had to turn the channels with the pliers because the cheap plastic knob broke.
No, Jezza, what happened? What's going on? He wanted to know if I heard about the Island Falls, Maine. They had an emergency vote. About what? Just got home. Food's left. Back up at 4 to roll again. Good night, Sass. Great seeing you, my friend. He's such a cool guy.
Yep.
Been around a long time.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I was the remote.
Right. I had to walk across 10 feet of shag carpet to change the channel when I was a kid.
I remember when remotes first hit the market, they actually had a wire that went to the TV.
Yeah. And we didn't call them remotes. We called them clickers because they clicked. Click, click.
I still call it a clicker.
And
everybody laughs at me.
And they only went up.
But it was a step up to the push button pop up tape.
But when I first got cable, I didn't have a clicker when I first got cable. I had a box with a wire that connected to the cable box.
And it had a bunch of buttons on each side?
No. It was a little box about this long with a little button, and you slid it.
Really?
You slid it to the it started at channel 2 and it ended at like 98 or 99 or whatever the hell it was. And I used to sit there and go like this, whoom. But that's when I used to watch Fred Flintstone, and there used to be a French channel, right? And they'd show anything. And so, of course, I'd watch that, But the funniest thing I remember doing was watching Fred Flintstone in French. That's a fucking hoot.
Oui, Barney.
Years ago, they voted to sell booze on Sundays. It was a dry town until then. Last week, the state was going over the booze laws, and the only day they could sell booze was on Sundays. That's pretty cool.
We had a cable box that had you had the box on top of the TV,
push button,
and then it had a wire that came out. It was like 20 feet long. You go anywhere in the damn living room with it, and it was about so big. And it had a bunch of white buttons on one side and a bunch of white buttons on the other side, and then there was like 5 red buttons. Those red buttons were pay-per-view.
Ooh.
Yeah, and if you accidentally hit one of those pay-per-views, as soon as you clicked on it, you got like 2 minutes, and then they would charge you for the movie. So you had to look at your guide, because it wasn't like you clicked it and the movie came on like you do now. You know what I'm saying? If you do pay-per-view now or something like that, or on demand. Mm-hmm. Back then, you had to say, oh, this movie starts at 5 on channel 193 or whatever it is. Right. And then you would have to, at 5 o'clock, push that button to watch that movie. And you know what, though? The movies, they were like, what, $3-4 then? And they were like, they were $3 or $4 for fucking 30 years,
Yeah, but you only made $3 an hour back then. So $3 or $4 was a lot of money.
That's true. I guess
I
you're
remember
right.
when MTV was a movie channel. M was the movie channel. MTV come out way after it.
1980 it came out, right?
Yeah, the movie channel. You had HBO, HBO and Skinamax, and then what was the movie channel when
Showtime.
Showtime and the movie channel were like a package. They were together.
Movie channel was the very first one. You'd get cable put in your house, and you got one channel, the movie channel, when it first started.
But when they first came out, and when they did our street, I live on a dead end street. Only 4 of us, 4 families on my street, got cable. For approximately 11 years,
Right, dear.
we never paid for a cable bill.
Oh, that was huge around here.
The 4 families. The 4 families didn't pay because the guy took the cash and never fucking reported it. And the only reason they knew, right? Well, because the ladies are out talking in the street one day, and my mother said something, and the other lady said something, and they're like, I haven't had a bill either. And then the only 4. And we would just happen to be the first 4 people to get it. But when they went from that to the scientific black box thing, you know,
all the guys here that worked in the shops, there was always a guy in there making black market boxes, and everybody that worked in the automobile plants all had black boxes.
There was a chip. You get a chip or something to put in the back of them. I remember. But you know what? I moved into an apartment.
Chips.
I moved into
the first cable boxes just had a special tuner in there. It was way before chips were even thought of. You ate chips with your fingers.
I moved into an apartment one time, and I called the cable company, and I said I wanted to get cable hooked up, and they were like, okay, it's going to be like Thursday between 7 a.m. and midnight next month sometime. You know how the cable company is. And my buddy was like, dude, before you order cable, just plug it in and see if it works. And I was like, okay. So we plugged it in. I fucking had like basic cable, and that was like 60-some channels. And he's like, just tell them to disregard. He's like, because they're going to come out and put a box in, and they're going to charge you for the box, and they're going to be able to control your cable from that box.
Right.
But if you're plugged in, you're hardwired because the whole apartment complex has cable. He's like, don't do the box, and just you switch over your AV on your TV remote, and boom, switch that over to the cable thing and scan it, and it would pick up all the cable channels. I had cable for fucking 8 years for free.
Right. Cool. I made a half-ass cable pirate box once on UHF on the old TVs. It didn't click. You just kind of turned it.
Yeah.
And it's a bunch of discs, and if you got them lined up in a certain way, they would pick up the signal. So I took an old TV and took the UHF thing out of it and ran cable to it, and you sat there and fucked with it, and you could dial in the right frequency to get the channel. It was pretty awesome.
Yeah, see, I never had any of that to worry about.
And remember the scramble porn channels? I know I masturbated to some chick's elbow many times.
Those were.
I seen the boob.
Yeah, but you know the best place to get titty when I was a kid?
Look at your own
Sears catalog.
National Geographic.
National Geographic.
Yeah. They don't even have nudity in their magazine anymore. So I canceled my subscription.
I think I got some 1908 National Geographic encyclopedias.
Or you could watch YouTube chats, and when Shalisa gets out of her chair, she gives you great viewing.
Now she's checking before she comes back.
Yeah. But those boxes, not boxes, but the other ones, they the only reason we got caught was because when they came in to change the boxes around, they didn't have us under.
Yeah, what's this? Oh, we're all going to prison. What year did you say those were? 1908?
Hold on, I just got these very recently. I haven't even really looked at them. The National Geographic magazine.
Yeah. Guarantee you'll find titty in it.
Maybe not in the big book.
1928.
No more naked pygmies.
I have this one and
Hang on.
That's pretty cool.
Where is she? Hang on, stand fast.
Look how
Do you
beautiful
remember-
those books are.
You remember before the National Geographic channel, they just had like the National Geographic show?
Bum, 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 bum,
Yeah.
That's the show I used to watch. The fucking that and what was the mutual
Mutual
of
Omaha's Wild Kingdom, and then there was Wild America with Marty Stauffer.
Yeah.
That was my favorite.
Yeah, the bearded guy.
What
the-
about
Too cool.
what
Is there,
about the
is there any boobs in those pictures? We're gonna get some boobs quick.
yes, Preppin? I do remember that. We used to call it the Silver
They got
Bullet.
that old book smell.
And all you had to do, hey, Preppin, all you had to do was unplug your box so you couldn't get caught.
Careful.
Um,
Mike's chat to get banned if you show a titty.
a flapjack titty.
I don't think so, man, because I know people that watch naked yoga on here.
I'm trying, Alicia. I'm trying.
Well, if YouTube says it's okay, it's okay. And if it's for educational purposes,
It's National Geographic.
You know, if it's your 9-year-old sucking on your fucking boob for fucking food, it's
Yeah.
okay.
yeah, on a treadmill.
My mom hasn't seen the video I put up yet with her on the side sitting on the rock feeding my little sister. She'd probably kill me for that, but hey, it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, but back in the day, everybody did that everywhere.
Yeah, we walked to the waterfalls and all that.
I remember walking. I couldn't go anywhere without seeing a woman breastfeed. I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
No, there's nothing wrong with it. But you know what? I don't recall ever seeing it till I was older, to be honest with you.
Really?
Because you were probably nonchalant about it. Because it wasn't sexualized. They're feeding a child.
Bless you.
I believe it was 94 and 95 was when I was breastfeeding, and I liked shopping at Meijer because they had benches everywhere. And I'd just throw a blanket over.
Yeah.
Ohio, you probably didn't know what to look for.
Probably not. I didn't see my first boob until I married my wife.
Oh, you lie. That's getting, I
Listen
don't
to
even
the
think
lies.
I can believe that.
Lies.
Well, you know what? That was my first boob. My second boob was on like an after chat with Dish one night.
Hey! Don't disrespect that little young lady.
I'm not disrespecting. I was very respectable.
No, you're lying. Is what you're doing. That's being.
No, I'm not. I'm not lying. Look,
I know you're lying. She doesn't do that kind of stuff.
I didn't say she did. I just said I seen it.
Yeah, the problem is it wasn't dishes. It was fucking.
I was respectable because I didn't mention it to nobody. I just kind of.
It was. What's that bitch's name?
Sandra B.
Sandra B.
What was that again?
Ugh.
Sandra B. showed her titties.
Skank, just like fucking what's her name, Gwen Stefani. Skank.
Oh, don't start with Gwen, man.
God, you had to bring up Cher.
Oh, speaking of which, hey Tony Bennett, rest in peace.
Aw.
He died last week.
Yep.
So did Sinead O'Connor.
Sinead
Yeah.
O'Connor died yesterday.
No shit.
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
my age.
She was 56.
I said my age.
I think what happened, she was battling mental illness or depression or something because her son committed suicide. So I
Yeah.
think he probably committed suicide too, to be honest with you. They're not
That's what I
saying,
was thinking,
they'll
yeah.
say it sooner or later. It'll come out.
Right.
And then the basketball or football basketball player's son had a heart attack.
Yeah.
LeBron James, basketball, his son had a heart
Oh,
attack.
really? Oh, really? Looks like them playing together not going to happen, huh? Hey, Gia, there's a song you probably heard. It goes like, it's called Nothing Compares to You.
Written by Prince. It's a great song.
Exactly, written by Prince.
And she had a beautiful voice. And actually, Sinead O'Connor was a very beautiful woman.
Her career went down the toilet when she got in a fucking tether with the fucking Pope.
Well, she ripped up the picture of the Pope on Saturday Night Live, and that pretty much killed her career. Which I don't understand now. If you do that now, you'd probably make your career.
Yeah, well, shit.
Right.
My, how times have changed.
Yeah, you're not supposed to get in trouble for blasphemy around here.
But I mean, I don't have an issue with it. I mean, I don't know. I try to, one of the best interviews ever was when they asked Elvis Presley. It was during the Vietnam War, like 68 or 69 or whatever, what he thought of the draft and would he be willing, if he was the age to be drafted or whatever, what he thought about that. And he was, and what did he think about the war in Vietnam? And he was just like, he goes, honey, I'm just an entertainer. I'm here to entertain and sing my music. I assume just to keep that to myself. And then they said, well, what do you think? He says, do you think other entertainers should keep that to themselves too? And he's like, no, it's up to them, but that's my opinion. Is I keep my politics and my opinions about the war and the draft and everything to myself. I'm here to entertain. I wish more celebrities were like him, man. That's the best answer ever.
Yep.
He knew people didn't want it. Plus, all you had to do was say the wrong thing and you lose half your fan base. You know what I mean?
Well, his agent was probably smarter than he got noted for, That or Elvis was smarter than he got.
But yeah, I think Elvis was a pretty smart man. I've heard many stories and stuff and seen things. Now, he did get taken by that manager. That manager got 50% of everything Elvis ever made, man.
Wow.
She was exposed in the atrocities of the castle.
And Elvis, being as big as he ever was, he never did a world tour.
Really?
Do you know why?
Afraid to fly?
No, his manager always talked him out of it and kept him busy doing the Vegas Strip and all that stuff and all the concerts around the United States because he wasn't a U.S. citizen. He snuck into this country. He was actually from Austria or some shit like that. Or
his manager?
His manager, yeah. His manager lied and said he was from West Virginia or something like that, but he was actually from another country that if he went out of the country, he would never got back to the United States. Because he couldn't get he wasn't legal. He couldn't get a passport or anything.
Gotcha. Wow. Things you learn on a chat. Now Dish can run out and tell her mom, because I'm sure her mom was an Elvis fan.
Yeah. Well, I seen it. It was in that Elvis movie, and I was like, I wonder if that's true. So I looked it up. I did some research because a lot of movies, they're based on a true story, but they're not always true. They embellish.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm going to check on that. And sure enough, that's the truth, man. It was. I think. I'll tell you what. He probably had some type of deal with one of those European countries over there back in the 30s that did some things they shouldn't have been doing. You know what I mean? We won't some type of political party that dealt with socialism, but we're not going to say that what party that is.
Right now, Democratic. What?
Yeah.
Stevie, you doing a chat tomorrow night?
Sure. Yep.
Is there any way you guys can stay? But is there any way that I can go and keep the fucking chat up because my eyes are getting heavy? And I don't want
your poop. Just close it, bro.
Yeah, well, I feel guilty that
Well, don't, man. Just turn it off. It's fine.
You know what I'm saying?
You're about to get X-rated, chat, if you don't.
I know. I'm trying. I don't know how it fucking happens, kid. Jesus H.
Mike, you're
See you
tired.
here.
Shut her down. Well,
See you,
we,
prepping.
we can all use our early night too. That's longer for porn.
There you go.
He was from the Netherlands.
Who? Oh,
His name
yeah.
Elvis's manager is Colonel Tom Parker, but he was known as Andreas
Did he
Cornelis
die too?
Van Kojek on June 26, 1909.
Oh,
Wow, that was a good yawn. That was one of them ones where your saliva starts squirting in your mouth and stuff.
Right. All right. We're going to get out of here. Thanks, everybody, for coming in. You guys out in the chat room. Much appreciated. It was cool seeing Craig out there and finally seeing Joe again. P2E, welcome back, kid.
Yeah.
We'll do it all over again tomorrow night on Stevie's channel.
Big announcement tomorrow. And,
Big announcement.
Get a video out sometime tomorrow, I hope.
So
could be.
Stay tuned to Stevie's channel for that. All right. But we're gonna get out of here, and thanks a million for coming in. We'll see you all next time.